Psalms chapter 5. Song of the Clouded Dawn. For the pure and shining one, for her who receives the inheritance, by King David. Morning Watch. Listen, Yahweh, to my passionate prayer. Can't you hear my groaning? Don't you hear how I'm crying out to you? My King and my God, consider my every word, for I am calling out to you. At each and every sunrise, you will hear my voice as I prepare my sacrifice of prayer to you. Every morning, I lay out the pieces of my life on the altar and wait for your fire to fall upon my heart, making it right. I know that you, God, are never pleased with lawlessness, and evil ones will never be invited as guests in your house. Boasters collapse, unable to survive your scrutiny, for your hatred of evildoers is clear. You will make an end of all those who lie. How you hate their hypocrisy and despise all who love violence. Multitude of mercy. But I know that you will welcome me into your house, for I am covered by your covenant of mercy and love. So I come to your sanctuary with deepest awe, to bow and worship and adore you. Yahweh, lead me in the pathways of your pleasure, just like you promised me you would, or else my enemies will conquer me. Smooth out your road in front of me, straight and level, so that I will know where to walk. Multitude of sins. Their words are unreliable. Destruction is in their hearts, drawing people into their darkness with their speeches. They are smooth-tongued deceivers, flattering with their words. Declare them guilty, O God. Let their own schemes be their downfall. Let the guilt of their sins collapse on top of them, for they rebel against you. Multitude of blessings. But let them all be glad, those who turn aside to hide themselves in you. May they keep shouting for joy forever. Overshadow them in your presence as they sing and rejoice. Then every lover of your name will burst forth with endless joy. Lord, how wonderfully you bless the righteous. Your favor wraps around each one and covers them under your canopy of kindness and joy. Chapter 6. A cry for healing. For the pure and shining one, a song for the end, sung for the new day by King David. No, Lord, don't condemn me. Don't punish me in your fiery anger. Please deal gently with me, Yahweh. Show me mercy, for I'm sick and frail. I'm fading away with weakness. Heal me, for I'm falling apart. How long until you take away this pain in my body and in my soul? Lord, I'm trembling in fear. Yahweh, return to me and deliver my life, because I know your faithful love is toward me. How can I be any good to you dead? For graveyards sing no songs. In the darkness of death, who remembers you? How could I bring you praise if I'm buried in a tomb? I'm exhausted and worn out with my weeping. I endure weary, sleepless nights filled with moaning, soaking my pillow with your tears. My eyes of faith won't focus anymore, for sorrow fills my heart. There are so many enemies who come against me. Go away. Leave me, all you troublemakers, for the Lord has turned to listen to my thunderous cry. Yes, Yahweh, my healer, has heard all my pleading and has taken hold of my prayers and answered them all. Now it's my enemies who have been shamed. Terror-stricken, they will turn back again, knowing the bitterness of sudden disgrace. Chapter 7. Song for the Slandered Soul. A passionate song to the Lord to the tune of Breaking the Curse of Cush, the Benjamite, by King David. Yahweh, my God, I turn aside to hide my soul in you. Save me from all those who pursue and persecute me. There is none to deliver me but you. Don't let my foes fall upon me like fierce lions with teeth bared. Can't you see how they want to rip me to shreds? Lord, my God, if I were doing evil things, that would be different, for then I would be guilty, deserving all of this. If I have wronged someone at peace with me, if I have betrayed a friend, repaying evil for good, or if I have unjustly harmed my enemy, then it would be right for you to let my enemy pursue and overtake me. In fact, let them grind me into the ground. Let them take my life from me and drag my dignity into the dust. Pause in his presence. Now, Lord, let your anger arise against the anger of my enemies. Awaken your fury and stand up for me. Decree that justice be done against my foes. Gather all the people around you. Return to your place on high to preside over them, and once more occupy the throne of judgment. You are the exalted one who judges the people. So vindicate me publicly and restore my honor and integrity. Before all the people, declare me innocent. Once and for all, end the evil tactics of the wicked. Reward and prosper the cause of the righteous, for you are the righteous God, the soul searcher, who looks deep into every heart, to examine the thoughts and motives. God, your wraparound presence is my protection and my defense. You bring victory to all who reach out for you. Righteousness is revealed every time you judge. Because of the strength of your forgiveness, your anger does not break out every day, even though you are a righteous judge. Yet if the wicked do not repent, you will not relent with your wrath, slaying them with your shining sword. You are the conqueror with an arsenal of lethal weapons that you've prepared for them. You have bent and strung your bow, making your judgment arrows shafts of burning fire. Look how the wicked conceive their evil schemes. They go into labor with their lies and give birth to trouble. They dig a pit for others to fall into, not knowing that they will be the very ones who will fall into their own pit of failure. For you, God, will see to it that every pit digger who works to trap and harm others will be trapped and harmed by his own treachery. But I will give all my thanks to you, Lord, for you make everything right in the end. I will sing my highest praise to the God of the highest place. Chapter 8. God's Splendor. For the pure and shining one, set to the melody of For the Feast of Harvest by King David. Lord, your name is so great and powerful. People everywhere see your splendor. Your glorious majesty streams from the heavens, filling the earth with the fame of your name. You have built a stronghold by the songs of babies. Strength rises up with the chorus of singing children. This kind of praise has the power to shut Satan's mouth. Childlike worship will silence the madness of those who oppose you. Look at the splendor of your skies, your creative genius glowing in the heavens. When I gaze at your moon and your stars, mounted like jewels in their settings, I know you are the fascinating artist who fashioned it all. But when I look up and see such wonder and workmanship above, I have to ask you this question. Compared to all this cosmic glory, why would you bother with puny mortal man or be infatuated with Adam's sons? Yet, what honor you have given to men, created only a little lower than Elohim, crowned like kings and queens with glory and magnificence. You have delegated to them mastery over all you have made, making everything subservient to their authority, placing earth itself under the feet of your image bearers. All the created order and every living thing of the earth, sky, and sea, the wildest beasts and all the sea creatures, everything is in submission to Adam's sons. Lord, your name is so great and powerful. People everywhere see your majesty. What glory streams from the heavens, filling the earth with the fame of your name.